Okay. So this is what we would like to do. We want to let's show it on the screens. We would like to define a class date with 3 instance variables, like month, day, and year. And let's do that. So I have created this project with just this as my class. I need to create another class, and to do that in the beans I just need to right click on this one over here, which is the package. If I don't want to use the package again, remember, I just need to drag it and drop it on the source package with the refactoring, which is going to basically, if you notice, I don't have anymore this package that I had before, and then I don't need to use this one. Then delete, yes. So now I just deleted that folder, and if I want, I would like to have a new class, I just need to create on this package on top of that class. So new Java class. And what is the name of that class? Date. Finish. When you create your name of classes, it is recommended actually to always capitalize the first letter. It comes like as some sort of a standard way in Java to name your classes. So just always take the habit of naming them with a capital letter. So I have my class. In that class I just would like to have month, day, year, string, int. So let's declare them. String, month, int, day, year. Can I do it this way? Of course, yes. This is like any variable that I'm declaring. I don't have to declare each one of them on one line. And then provide a method write output to print the details of the date. And to do this, I am going to be doing we said for now we're always going to write public, and then we've seen like there are 2 types of methods. The ones that we've seen up to now is the void methods, and this is actually something that we are going to see in this today, how to work with non-void methods, methods that actually return something. I'm going to give you an example, and hopefully I'm going to show you the difference between those two, so you can actually understand better how to distinguish between those 2 methods and what are the advantages and disadvantages of each one of them. So my method as of now is going to be void, and I want it to be write output. Write output I can, as it is written here with capital W, capital O, but as you have noticed probably with Java, like the standard way of giving names to methods and variables is that you start with lowercase, and then if you'd like to capitalize, you capitalize the next word, like write output, something like this. Output. When I say you realize, probably because look, if I use this system.out.println, did you notice that println is lowercase? Well, of course, system, this is some sort of a class anyway. If you use, for example, the scanner, if you remember, I used next, so kb.next and then int. The next is lowercase, the n is lowercase, and then int is capitalized. The I of int is capitalized. So this is like some sort of a standard. You don't have to do it, but it's better to keep this practice so your code will look standardized. If you don't like that, always follow one standard. Create your own standard if you want and follow it. But don't mix different styles. So one day you work like this, the other day you work like that. So you're going to be mixed up with your own code. As I told you, remember, we're now improving and optimizing our programming. We're not just only programming. So in this output, write output, I'm just going to display something which is just displays. Let's print the details of a date. Well, maybe I can do something like this: day plus space plus month plus another space plus a year. just like that. That's it. When we define a class, this class cannot run by itself because it doesn't have a main method that is going to call it. So if I'd like to call that method, I'm going to be in another class to call that method, which is generally the best practice. So you have your classes, and if you have like a main method which is going to call that class, I personally prefer to put it in another class. So this other class will be like the driver, the tester of your own class that you created. So your class is like complete. It doesn't have some extra information that you don't need it. So you organize your code this way. I think it would be better to separate those things. So for example, in this case, I'm going to create an instance of date, which is my date that I just created, and just call it dt new date, and then dt dot, I can type whatever day is equal to, say 26. dt dot month is equal to, let's try that. Can I do this? Well, yes, this is just a text. I don't know if it is going I think it's going to show up normally, but maybe not on the right to left way. And then year. So now if I just use dt dot write output, I run it, it is going to show just that line. Oh, from right to left. That's nice. 26 جماد الآخر 1436. Okay, so that's really simple. We don't want to get into a lot of different things.